yeah, it's maybe a little bit loose, man. It's just not sitting in there correctly. Yeah. Your boy's up. It's your boy Obzy. Whoa. Your boy getting busy with that thing, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your boy getting busy. The day is Tuesday. One Thing Tuesday. So we're going to recap what they talked about yesterday. What this guy talked about yesterday, like I said, I tried to do this video a little bit earlier, but then it didn't pan out. My wife called me. But anyway, we back on the video right now. So here's the deal. This guy was talking about, he worked for Covey. And he said that, hey man, he had it, then he just let it all go. He said because if you don't set the goal, how will you know when you arrived? Because through one door, your brain will make up the next door. A society will put another door in. So it's always going to be doors. So you're never going to arrive at the finish line. So why set goals like you're going to arrive at the finish line? Because that's what he said. He had all the corporate stuff, had money, had the family, had the big house. Then he said that with this COVID-19, it had him thinking, right? Say, look, man, why ain't I happy? And he said that he went to a psychiatrist. Never went to one before, but said, man, I'm gonna need some help, man. I need to go to a psychiatrist. Sometimes people do, right? But then he said that the psychiatrist told him, I tell you what, man, you need to sell your house. Man, that's too much trouble. It's too much upkeep. Oh, man, we love this house. Yeah, but it's causing you too much stress. You need to sell it. So they sold the house, right? Downside. Say, man, I'm still not at peace. That helped a little, but I'm still seeing like something. Man, you need to quit your job. Quit my job? He said, yeah, quit your job. You know? And he thought about it. You know, that's a big disruption. He said, but you know what, man? I had been telling people to disrupt their lives, and I hadn't been disrupting my own life enough. So he quit his job, started his own consulting firm or whatever. Yeah, but that was the name of the game, right? See, the name of the game is disruption. It's living out on that leading edge where all that risk is at. There's risk on the leading edge. You may lose, you know? You may lose on that leading edge, but that's where life is. Life is on the leading edge. But that's what I'm trying to convince myself. I don't know if you guys can hear that rain or not, but anyway, that's what I've been trying to convince myself, is to get out on that leading edge. So that's what I've been doing, right? Going for no, asking a question, standing my ground. But it's still some kind of, I'm still not there. I still haven't got over to my one thing. Man, this rain coming down. Is coming down. But anyway, I think y'all still can hear me. But anyway, I'm gonna post it anyway. But that's what we do. And sooner or later, I'm gonna get to a point where I'll be able to get good mics and stuff. I got a good mic. My daughter uses it most of the time. I'm gonna have a lapel mic or whatever, stuff like that. I'm gonna have something like that set up. But he just went through his whole progression on how he helped people disrupt their lives and how we should be willing to disrupt our own lives. So I want to get flexible. I want to be able to just pack up and just move, man. That just excites me. Go to new places, experience new things. But it's going to start with these tough choices that I got right now. That's why I got to lift the weights, see? I still got to do what I need to do, the discipline. One of my biggest tips for the last 20 years was getting to bed on time, getting enough sleep. And I didn't plan for my home today, which I could have, but I didn't get a great night's sleep last night, so that affected me. Hey, yo, check this out, right? Check this out. Now I just left work, right? The sun was shining. I said, man, I wonder if it's gonna rain tomorrow. They say, man, 40% chance of rain, you know. I said, well, I'm gonna grab my raincoat just in case. Because I normally leave my raincoat at work. But I had the feeling, the unction. Go ahead and snag that raincoat. Sunny all the way. Now I'm like a mile away from my house. It's raining cats and dogs. But I just thought about it. Man, that's right. That's what the feeling was. The Lord was setting your boy up to go ahead and grab the raincoat. That's that intuition that we have to develop. Let's lean on that, living on that leading edge, you know, back to the instinct. My daughter said, I want to know how I feel to just live on instinct. So, but it can be done, though. But you just have to practice it, have to move on it, and have to recognize. So you get to understand and hear that voice, you know, hear that voice, how it sounds. Because you could go through life and not make mistakes, right? That's what Jesus did. Jesus went through life and didn't make no mistakes. Is that the pipper? He went through life and didn't make no mistakes. He said, well, shoot, he chose Judas Iscariot. Was that a mistake? Somebody had to betray him. Was that a mistake? I don't think so. Part of the plan. I think it's part of the plan. That might not be the pimple. But I think it was part of the plan to go through life. We get these unctions all the time, but we just don't follow. We don't have the courage to follow. Because this logic and intellect come in and try to reason everything out and tell you that it don't make sense, that we should go with what we know, which is to a certain extent, yeah, to a certain extent it is. Go with what you know to a certain extent. Yeah. That's what you do. But we also got to go with some things that we don't know, because we don't know everything. You can't just go with what you know, because you don't know everything. I always use this classic example. Man, you watching TV, you don't even know how the TV works, but you're enjoying it. So why are you asking out when I tell you, when we go over this strategy, why are you trying to understand it? Some things is not understandable, but they work. You didn't worry about using it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still watching TV? That's right. You didn't sit there and say, well, before I turn this thing on, I want to know how everything works. I want to know how I do it before I even start doing it. I'm saying, man, it's going to benefit you. Oh, man, I don't know how to do it. That's how we is sometimes. That's how I am sometimes, right? I'm inching over that, you know. I'm inching over to the realm and the world of the wondrous. That's right. Using these words, the realm and the world of the wondrous. Getting light. I'm gonna go throw some stuff away right now. I'm gonna go throw some stuff away. I got to get light. I gotta get light. Simplicity. Down to the one thing. Think big, go small. Everything that I throw away is an ounce off of my back. And that's what I want. I want to just get light, not be worried about a lot of stuff. Just like I said, Jesus narrowed it down to the one thing. Hey, only one thing is needful. Hey, you worried about many things. Only one thing is needful. You know what I'm saying? She chosen that. Alright, I'm out. The boy finna dive out of his car. Oh yeah, he finna dive out of his car. Oh my God, he finna dive out of it. Woo-hoo.